Good morning, Bear Country. I wanted to get in front of you just to basically talk to you about a video that we want to call Attention Seniors. And for all the seniors, we're glad that COVID has finally kind of cycled its way down to where we can now get you back on campus. We miss you very much, along with all of our other students here in the subsequent weeks. So basically, I wanted to just get in front of you to encourage you that as of today, this is April the 6th, we are in the first day of the fourth quarter. So now, very important that this whole COVID thing has done a lot of things to a lot of people. However, now we get to get back on campus starting next Monday, April the 12th, and we can return to in-person instruction. We'll be running distance learning at the same time in a new thing we're called simulcasting, where the teachers can service both students in front of them and in a distance learning environment. But the importance of that is to get you back on campus so that the counselors will be here, all staff will be here. We can provide the services that we need to turn this thing around and get ready for the home stretch into the fourth quarter and get you across that graduation stage. So just want to encourage you to finish strong, to do your best, to get in the game, and let's get you across that graduation stage, work with your counselors, work with your teachers, and let's get this COVID crazy thing behind us so that we can move on and forward. So with that, I mentioned April the 12th. April the 12th, we are going to basically have just seniors coming back, and you'll have the opportunity for in-person instruction. Now, there's some logistics that I want to make sure that we all understand. Is on that day, from here forward actually, we're going to be running the same bell schedule that you are on the distance learning environment. So when you come to campus, classes will start at 8 a.m. The first block will be from 8 to 9:30, and then there'll be a 10-minute break in order to get you. It's not really a break, it's more of a moving on to the second block. But in that time frame between the first and second block, we will have set up throughout campus a grab-and-go snack for you to get a hold of so that you can eat that before you go into your second period or your second block class. Reason I say before you go in is all COVID protocols are still in place. Masks will be required. Social distancing per the new guidance is 3 feet, so it is a little bit better and more manageable. But we still want to be safe. We do not want an upswing in COVID on campus to where we may have to shut things back down. Also, when you come in before school, every gate that you would enter, we have a temperature check station where they will just take your temperature via a little temperature gun against your forehead. They don't touch your forehead, but it'll take your temperature. They'll also ask you a series of 3 questions, which are called health screening tips. Basically, are you feeling symptoms? Have you been exposed? Do you have any sort of fever or chills? Those types of things. So every student coming in will go through that station to self-screen. Also, what will be required coming on campus to assist both teachers and students is we need you to bring your Chromebook to campus. So instead of textbooks and things like that, your Chromebook will be basically what's required to come onto campus for in-person instruction. Now, as I say that, I have a couple concerns because the Chromebook, it's a valuable instrument for you to be able to get your education moving forward, but I want to highly encourage you to put it in a backpack, bring your charging cord, because within every classroom you'll have the means to charge it if it gets low. But again, proper management will be just to charge it overnight before you come to school. So when you put that thing in your backpack or your bag, it's charged and ready to go. But very important that as you come to school and you get ready, to make sure you bring that thing with you every day. Bus routes for those who live outside the Arvin area will be posted on the Kern High website. So if you go to kernhigh.com, when the page opens, there's a tab on the top called Resources. When you open that pull down, there will be a item there about 3/4 of the way down called Bus Schedules. When you open up Bus Schedules, you need to find the link that says Arvin High Routes. And so when you open that, it'll direct you to the route and the bus stop nearest you. Now, busing is kind of limited because of all the district on the same page doing the same thing. There's no staggered start, so make sure that you check in and take a look at that bus route schedule, because where you're used to being picked up pre-COVID may not be a route any longer. So very important you take a look at that. So with that, I have with me Mr. Guzman, one of our 3 senior counselors, who has some further information for you.
Good morning, class of 2021. Like Mr. Watts is pointing out, we have a lot of information that we want to get out to you guys, this being the beginning of the fourth quarter. So we want to make sure that you guys obviously finish out your classes out. There's a lot of stuff that you guys need to be taking care of in these last 10 weeks of school. So we want to make sure that you guys understand that all counselors are here to support you in any way that we can. If you have any questions, if you need help with anything, please do not hesitate to reach out so that we can provide you with the assistance that you may need. One of the things that we do want to stress is some of you are taking classes in Apex, some of you guys are making up credits in Apex. We're getting close to the end of the year here, so it's very important that you guys get these classes taken care of so that you can get to where you want to get to, which is graduation. So please make sure your classes in Apex are getting completed. We also want to make sure that you complete your web grants. Web grants are very important because we want to make sure that all your financial aid information is taken care of so that you can provide the universities, the colleges, wherever it is that you're going to go, the information that they need so they can provide you with the financial assistance that you're going to need for schooling. So please, if you need any help with web grants, don't hesitate to reach out to any of your counselors, and we'll be more than happy to help you with that as well. Also, don't forget that we have our CalSOAP representatives, Ms. Heflin and Ms. Silva. They're here to help as well. So please reach out, and they'll be more than happy to help you with anything that you may need in that court. We also want to make sure that you keep out an eye out for your financial aid award letters that are being sent from universities. It's really important that you guys look at these financial aid award letters and compare and contrast. Make sure that you guys look at which universities are offering you the money and what university makes the most sense for you. Speaking of that, you need to understand that May 1st is a very important date for you guys. May 1st is going to be a decision day for you. You need to make a decision as to what school you want to go to. So by May 1st, hopefully you've already gotten all your award letters, you talked it over with your family, and you guys have made a decision as to what university you want to go to. So again, if you need any help with that, please let us know, reach out, and we'll be more than happy to help you with any of that. For our BC students, don't forget that BC registration is taking place right now. They're reaching out and they're having workshops to help you register for school for BC for the summer and also for the upcoming spring semester starting in August. So if you need any help with BC stuff, please reach out to us so we can get you in contact with our BC representatives, and they'll be able to guide you through the process of what you need to do in order to get enrolled into your BC classes for the upcoming school year. Another thing that we want to make sure you guys understand is we are going to have a information night for your parents. We're trying to get this together for Thursday, April 8th, starting at 6 p.m. We are going to send out a link. And the purpose of this is just to inform your parents to the stuff that we're talking about right now. Parents need a lot of information and they're wanting the information, so we want to make sure that we reach out to the parents as well so that we can give them information. They have questions, you have questions, so we'll take this senior night, as we're calling it. We'll sit down and Mr. Watts will be there, myself, and other counselors will be there, and we'll be able to answer any questions that you may have and possibly have more information on other events that might be coming up in the school year.
Okay, seniors, so final thought here for this video would be that we still have a lot of things that are unraveling as far as how the COVID protocols and the guidance keep changing on us. We hope to have as normal of a fourth quarter as possible, but never know on the guidance. But there are more details to follow, because I know you guys must have a million questions on, well, do we get to? Well, right now, all we can tell you is we get to come back to school. And we're very excited about that because we miss you guys. We've been 3/4 of a year here with no students on campus, and all the staff and all of us are just very excited to see you back on campus. So we can't wait till Monday, April 12th, but we don't know how the year will end. What I can tell you is graduation is going to happen. What I do not know is exactly what it will look like at this point. So stay tuned for that, but we are going to have a graduation. Senior activities and things like that, at this point, guidance is moving, but we're not really in a position to talk about what that looks like either at this point. But just know that we, as guidance will allow us, we definitely want to have those things happen for you guys. So just stay tuned for all that good stuff. Remember, again, 2 days from now, April the 8th at 6 p.m., we may have some more, a little bit more information for you. So please tune in to that senior parent meeting at 6 p.m. We will be pushing a link out, and we promise to answer as many questions as we can. So with that, we look forward to seeing you on Monday.